Eamonn Holmes faced a chorus of boos as he accepted the accolade for GB News at the Television and Radio Industries Club, TRIC Awards on Tuesday evening. The TV presenter, 65, entered the stage via a wheelchair ramp before he accepted the gong on behalf of the team. However, while Eamonn thanked the crew and viewers at home, boos could be heard in the audience. A source for Mail Online at the awards said, after it was announced that GB News Breakfast had won, there were a few boos around the room. Due to his wheelchair, Eamonn needed a ramp to get up on the stage. He gave a moving speech about the work of colleague Charlie Peters, who had earlier won News Presenter for his work on exposing grooming gangs in Britain. It was a nice moment seeing Eamonn pay tribute to a fellow news presenter, but it seemed someone in the audience didn't agree. They heckled for Eamonn to get off, and it was an awkward end to his speech. It was unclear whether the star heard the heckler as he gushed. For the thousands of people who voted, that is brilliant for us, so we say thank you, thank you, thank you, to anyone who did bothered to vote. It marks the second year in the row Eamonn has accepted the award in the news category at the viewer-voted awards show. Last year he accepted the award aided by his walker as he inferred that he had been stabbed in the back, as he told the audience. So I got 2 things in my back that I didn't want, seemingly referring to both his operation and his split from Ruth Langsford. Meanwhile, Stacey Solomon lost out on a career accolade once again after she missed out on the award for social media broadcaster at awards. The TV presenter was nominated alongside Eddie Hall, The Beast, Rob Beckett and Ladbaby, and it was the latter who received the honor. The loss comes just months after Stacey, 35, was left disappointed when her show Sort Your Life Out lost out on the Factual Entertainment Prize at the 2025 BAFTA Television Awards. At the time, the star let rip at the BAFTA judges in an online rant as she said her team were robbed of the accolade, prompting backlash from fans who branded her a bad loser. And once again, Stacey lost out on an accolade after this year's TRIC winners were decided by 1 million votes from the British public from a list of pre-established nominations. Taking to the stage to accept the award, Ladbaby, whose real name is Alex, was joined by his wife Roxanne as he began, "Thank you so much. We started in social media 10 years ago when we were in a very difficult place in life. We were struggling to pay our mortgage, we had just had a kid, we were living on about £20 a week, and it really changed our lives." Elsewhere, Clarkson's Farm, which has just seen Season 4 released, grabbed the gong in the entertainment category over Gavin and Stacey, I Am a Celebrity. Get Me Out of Here, and The Traitors. While Strictly Come Dancing and Loose Women were dealt a brutal blow, with both shows among a series of high-profile snubs to not even be nominated. In the daytime category, A Place in the Sun secured the win as it triumphed over Escape to the Country, Richard Osman's House of Games and This Morning. Best Drama went to Call the Midwife as it won over All Creatures Great and Small, Baby Reindeer and Bridgerton. .24 hours in police custody beat Freddie Flintoff's Field of Dreams on tour, The Martin Lewis Money Show Live and The Repair Shop in the factual category. It was a day to celebrate for Sam Thompson and Pete Wicks after their podcast Staying Relevant triumphed against Begin Again with Davina McCall, Shish Jeed. Married, Annoyed, and That Peter Crouch podcast. While in the food category fan favorite The Great British Bake Off came out on top in a strong category with Great British Menu, James Martin Saturday Morning and MasterChef. As for the Game Show Award, there's Ant Deck's Limitless Win, Michael McIntyre's The Wheel, The 1% Club and The Chase were nominated, and it was Lee Mack's The 1% Club which grabbed the gong. Six Nations Rugby won Best Live Sport and GB News Breakfast took home the prize in the news category. Charlie Peters took home Best News Presenter as he went head-to-head with Dan Walker, Fiona Bruce and Susanna Reid. As for the Radio Presenter Award, Jordan North was named number 1 against Ali McCoist, Simon Mayo and Vernon Kay. The radio show category featured Capital Breakfast with Jordan North, Chris Stark, Sean Welby, Heart Breakfast with Jamie Theakston and Amanda Holden, Rylan on Sunday and White Jordan. But it was Heart Breakfast with Jamie Theakston and Amanda Holden that won the award. The Soap Actor Award went to EastEnders' Steve McFadden, who plays Phil Mitchell, while EastEnders also received the honor of Soap of the Year. He beat other nominees Barney Walsh, who stars as Cam Micklethwaite in Casualty, Beth Cordingley, who plays Ruby Fox Milligan in Emmerdale, and Jack P. Shepard, who portrays David Platt in Coronation Street. TV Personality went to Bradley Walsh as he pipped Alison Hammond, Ant Deck and Martin Lewis to the post. As the stars gathered at London's Grosvenor House, the event was hosted by TRIC President Dan Walker and welcomed close to 1,000 guests and featured a show-stopping live performance by Magic Radio's Lamar.